lying around and opening up a file.
Oh.
Oh. But in this advance, he had 112 there. So it was 256 beams or 240 beams, whatever the system is. He was reading the first 115 beams and saying, okay, I'm done. Didn't give you any error message for the whole time. So it's I'll just check it off as interesting for IPAC not to tell the operator, hey, I have more beams, but you're chopping out. So these settings get set and then remember. So it's probably a good idea to at least look through it to make sure nothing is turned on that it should be turned on. So let's do one quick exercise with Q, and then after lunch we're going to take these HS2 files and look at them both in cloud, just to look at it one more time. Because cloud's another way to edit out any single points of flight. So for Q, launch MB Max. If you're ready to save it, that's fine. Close out. But launch MB Max and open up a file. We're still working on the 14th. Open up the Word data, HSX on the 14th.
How to solve?
And we'll pick two lines. We'll pick number 24
so
and
like
number
that.
25.
Same. You want to save it? Yeah.
24, 25. Select. No one on processing. We need to get to the beginning of phase 2. So how do we do it? Read parameters, we'll say OK. Select the tide file that we've been using, the sound velocity file that we've been using.
It's a roll.
HSX.
HSX, yeah.
Go up. This one? Yeah. This roll is on you. You proceed open. It's exercise. Yes. And after that, extend the change.
Only चाहिए. Okay. And then okay.
Open up tide file. Select the tide file. Yes.
Open? Yeah, it works.
Make sure number beam is fixed.
I see. I see. I see. Yes. Every max.
Control.
Every max. Yes.
Open.
And then file open. Yeah. Open.
Yes.
24 and 25.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Open.
Okay.
14.
Yes.
Open. The
The
same.
data is transparent, not chart doesn't get it.
Yeah.
The same. And the same.
今日は何番と何番だった？24と25です。
Okay. Select 24 and 25. 24, 25. 24,
So we got to phase 1.
25. Only two?
Q's going to do all the work for us, so we just have to look at it, nothing exciting. We're going to go to phase 2, select the convert, we're going to correct it, but we're going to go to phase 2. Let it get to phase 2, and then we're going to save it as HS2 files.
でもオートプロセス。
Auto?
Not yeah.
Auto, okay.
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 This one.
Deep, okay. Elevation down. Okay. Insert tight and sweep. Open. Tight.
No.
Open. Okay. Yes. And then this. Speed. Open. 14. Yes. Okay. Yeah.
This one.
No. Okay. Tight. High magnification. No, none. Okay. Check device information. First of all, application, survey, reset, okay, GPS,
We take default.
okay, advance, SDK, okay, SDK,
So when we get to phase 2, pretty noisy data, and that's exactly what we want. We're not going to edit it. We're going to let Cube try to see if it can fix all this noise out there. So we did lines 24 and 25.
Cube.
Next.
I'm just going to go ahead and save as HS2 files those 2 lines,
Here.
number 24
Here.
and number
Yes.
25.
Save.
Save it as, just save it as HS2 files.
Different.
Save.
Change back view angle.
Yeah.
All.
Cũng có thể đổi dịch đấy, so với sự dịch đấy.
HS2, yeah. Just HS2, it's all.
Save. 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 The file? Yeah.
Alright, so we have these HS2 files.
Save HS2.
Once you save it as HS2, exit out
All
of
data.
Multibeam.
All data. And then,
We don't need any Mac.
okay. Okay. It's okay.
Yes. Okay.
What we did was this HS2 has this bathymetry combined with time and sound velocity to the stage where Cube can take over. So we created those 2 HS2 files. High sweep Cube, launch Cube,
And close. Close? Close. Here. Here. Yeah. Yes. Close. Then high shape more. This. High shape cube. Cube, yeah. Cube.
and we're gonna just bring in those 2 HS2 files. You can either load up a log
File.
file,
Press
pick the
file.
2, or
Open.
select the type of file, which is HS2. So let's do log files. And it was number 24 and 25.
Open. 24, 25. 24, 25.
24 and 25.
And select.
But
Select those files. Comes
Select.
up with the front panel for the cube, and we're gonna help it out a little bit with this min depth, max depth, and max angle. We're not gonna put any overhang or quality filters.
yes, correct. No, change. No space. One. Become one. Space.
No spacing one. Exactly like
This
this
one
here.
was one. No space. Become 4. Minimum depth become 4. Maximum angle 65.
It's set fine. The sonar device says something other than not listed, we go into configuration, and under the sonar, we put not listed.
65. Yes.
This is what it should look like, not
Dip.
listed, auto 1,
Oh,
4 to 14, 65 degrees. Once you're set, hit OK, and it'll start the cube process. And it'll probably take about a minute to process these 2 lines.
Configuration.
No. click
Not
configuration.
this, yes, pick up.
And start.
Ready.
Just check and close.
Press tag press
So
it.
you are
Schedule.
Yes, and close.
Press tag model.
Mine was.
White.
you even sorry.
Go ahead and hit OK when you're done.
Okay.
And it'll start the cube process.
Error model. Error model. Error model. Basically error model.
Now, view tile.
Close.
I can't see anything, so right click light.
Press OK.
There you go. Cube depth surface. We can see the uncertainty model. We can see the ratio. The biggest one is this hypothesis.
This would be computer very fast. Maybe
Yeah.
this one very fast. Core i7.
Core 7, yeah. No one.
Cube is saying it's this area with this depth over there. Cube it up there, but the possibility is up there.
Right click here.
Light option, yeah.
So there is some
Different sound?
features in Cube that you can search based upon hypothesis count.
Now then
No there.
Then here,
Hypothesis. Cube hypothesis.
hypothesis count.
We don't
Hypothesis
have
count.
hypothesis window.
You don't have it.
and then
That's 2012 version.
only zoom.
Ah.
I don't have it.
Different, yeah? Huh?
Oh, that's window is hyper.
So we don't have a 2011.
No, it's new one, yeah?
Hypothesis
new
No,
count.
that's a new feature in,
Check. Put
Ah.
two.
2012.
yeah, that's,
Not same.
You hyper. No.
No?
Yes.
No, hypothesis, yeah.
How did you get it?
Huh?
I don't know.
You can?
You don't know.
This don't have. But only
how
this.
this works is
He has the.
she has later.
We don't have. Why my friend have?
Somebody went to the website and downloaded something. That's fine. What it does is, it's a hypothesis of three hypotheses. There's cubes down there and some other
Yeah,
ones.
then you can put
It
three.
shows relative to a certain grid area, what the relative strength is of the cube values.
Cube note.
It's another way of looking at the data that, you know, you're kind of caught between trying to process the data as quick as you can, but trying to make a good quality product.
No, don't have.
This is one more window to look at to try to improve the QC of the whole data set. But as soon as we got to this window, you have the ability to say file save.
Save.
And I can save it as an XYZ.
Save.
It does a decent job, not a perfect job, but it does a decent job giving you
Save.
the
FPSO.
soundings of the survey area.
This? Yes. Sounding.
But we don't have tube. And we don't have tube.
We don't have.
And the name we save is a Q2. 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 That means the size of the Q2 meter.
Guys, it's going to, the node is one.
1, 1.
It's going to have a 1 by 1. In that read parameters, remember you said the nodal
And
was 1?
not
So 1 by 1 space.
1 meter.
adjust.
1 meter by 1 meter.
1 by 1.
Press save. Save. Name cube 2, yeah? Your name cube 2?
Q2. Or Q1 by 1.
Cube, CUBE.
Cube
Q2.
2.
Q2.
Yeah.
Q2.
Save.
In
Okay. And then what?
B. CUB.
CUBE.
2. 2.
And then close?
Yeah, cube 2.
Did you finish the save? Yeah. Finish. Close.
I called it cube 2 because I already had a cube 1. You can call it anything you want. But save it as an XYZ cube. When you exit out of cube, it automatically loads up.
Close. Close.
Close.
This cube close.
Yeah, close.
Oh yeah.
Close
This
cube
here.
function.
Huh? Close.
Ah. Implementation, cube implementation close. Five, close. Exit.
I
Save. Exit.
And select sorted data file folder.
Oh. So that
Sorted data file.
Extend this way.
This? Yeah, only cube.
Yeah,
Cube.
check. And matrix check here.
Matrix.
Off.
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 Okay.
Matrix
Off.
off. And extends.
Extends this.
Yeah.
Center.
And zoom here already.
So,
Zoom.
just a few
Yeah.
things before
Drag.
we break collections.
Drag box.
But why
We saved it as a 1 by
Drag.
1, but it's
Drag.
not gridded 1 by 1 because of the actual sound.
Drag.
But notice on the screen,
Press here.
oh,
notice on the screen I have 10.4,
how do
10.5. Do we know that this sonar is more accurate than a tenth of a meter?
Drag. No. Drag meaning.
Oh, there.
Point. Press.
Oh,
Moving. Press off.
oh, drag.
hit F9.
F9.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
We go to sounding.
zoom in?
Resolution, you can put 2 decimals. And no rounding. So I put 2 decimals for the
Setting.
resolution.
Setting.
2 decimal.
Rounding would be none.
Loading.
Now you can see that I'm getting a few more significant digits. So the shell is just truncating the value. The XYZ file itself holds all that information.
But in my computer, the different
and how
view
we want to move.
style of the
To move. Now only the 6. Here also is 6.
F9
Now
sound. We have decimal
the
points.
level is 6. 6 units, 6 meters. When we want to move to 10.
Yeah. Here.
Yeah.
Use color.
Check matrix.
This one,
Set icon. Yeah.
this one.
Yeah.
So when I was comparing the MB Max to the cube, when I right click, I was saying to set the color.
and we must
Here's the kind of file I have.
No, we
If I
don't
go
have.
into F9 under sounding,
MBX
instead of
don't
color
have.
by black,
We don't have.
I do color by file.
We don't have MBX.
That's how I can
Only
compare
test
two
and
different
cube.
files,
Then it-
color by file.
how we just add the MB max.
Well, this was one of the,
We don't
have
have.
an XYZ file already made. Did you save an XYZ or an HS2 from before?
No, H2.
Alright, if we had more files, then we would add it. We'll make some more XYZ files. But we can compare the difference inside the shell.
Hey.
We don't have
We have on
MB
cube, F9, sounding. I could also do color by depth. And that's what color-coded sound is on the screen. So color by file, color by black, color by
you zoom.
depth, sounding style, cartographic, or decimal point unmarked. So that's why in F9 soundings, we have all these different methods of displaying the data.
Yeah. Move more.
Open sounding tab.
Okay. Okay.
When we get to the plotting sheet,
Style.
these are the carry through. So if you want to
Yes.
plot out 2 decimals or 1 decimal, cartographic or decimal point unmarked.
But
Or change the color.
10. No, this what category heavy AHB?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay.
And change color.
What
Color by depth.
depth, color by depth,
Be much.
decimal, then
How to
Change the
color?
resolution.
this,
Change the resolution.
So we have black,
No.
depth,
Change
this,
the resolution.
to decimal,
Yeah.
photographic,
And the price.
2 decimal.
apply.
What? What are they?
Okay.
Yeah.
You understand the value. Size, color. And the check of matrix. Check of
Matrix. Oh, this okay. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Matrix.
And zoom out.
Zoom out.
Extend.
Use
Extend.
extend this.
Okay.
Finally, we have all these soundings on the screen.
Wow.
So I zoom extend, it's pretty dense. I can't see any soundings in there.
Okay.
So one of the other options I've done, under sounding, prevent sounding overwrites. And as I zoom in, I'm gonna see more soundings, and as I zoom out, I get fewer and fewer. It's just a way of preserving the overlapping text. It has its own boundary around it.
Sorry.
So for plotting, it might be nice. Because a lot of these features will get carried over to iPlot. In fact, all these features will get carried over to iPlot.
How to change color?
So how to display
Change color.
MB max and Q at the same time with different color?
Okay. So, with MB Max,
Setting, yeah.
it's
Setting
drawing
on.
down there.
Yes.
Sounding.
If I right click,
Uh-huh.
sounding, color by file.
File.
But now we have to say what color is the file. So if I right click, set color, make that one red.
Cancel.
But where's the other one? Well, because we have the non-overlapping text. So
Yeah.
with this one, it'll draw the first one. There's no more room to draw the second one. So we do it that way.
Yes, and scroll down, zoom down.
And now I zoom in a little bit.
Oh. So quick set band.
Set pan.
You can see.
Minimum.
Yeah.
Remember, right
Maximum
click,
change.
set color, that one's gonna be red. So MB Max is red and Cube is black.
50.
But you can't use the overlapping text because it draws the first one, there's no more room for the second one. to fill in.
For comparison.
Minimum.
But for comparing it, it's a nice way to compare it.
4.
When
1.
we get to tin model, we'll do volumes, or we'll do surface to surface.
Okay. Increment 1, yeah.
Comparison that way, but
Visual
visually,
assistant, okay.
what the soundings are.
I mean,
In the
the
shot,
line,
yeah.
just click here.
The whole idea is to
Okay.
get the soundings and data on the shell, because this is where we can
If
see
automatically
if the data is good, be able
six
to
or
plot it out
green
later on.
automatically.
Yeah. So this click,
Cannot.
right click
Right click.
This before cancel.
Oh,
on the
here.
yeah.
Right
Or
click.
which
Show,
one?
click show text.
Short text.
This sound color
Oh,
by depth.
Number 4, no.
This.
4, 6 or green, yeah.
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 See? This one not in the lesson.
This is. I think you just created. Is this part of the lesson?
Yeah, it's a part of lesson. But easy, easy, but easy we use
Lunchtime.
we use three is a more.
Point cloud.
So after lunch, I guess, we're gonna do some cloud stuff. Now, the thing about cloud is,
Point
it's
cloud.
gonna take in individual sounding points. And this is just a sorted file.
It can be,
But I
we
can
want to
take-
go anywhere easy.
A point and saying, I don't want that one sounding
Just do
and
it.
delete it.
Yes.
Well, I don't want
Yeah.
this grouping of sounding and delete it. So it's an editor as well as a viewer. So that one bad sounding that found its way through MB Max, got all the way through, which is an XYZ, I don't want to plot it out. I can bring it to point cloud and select on that one point. One other way, 37.5. We have our sounding depths up here. And I don't want that 529. It's just, it's wrong, it's bad, it sticks out. In one of the editors, it's an XYZ collector, and it's a bad name because it does more than collect data. But if I have this XYZ collector, and I open up that 37.5 file, open 37.5. I'm going to just turn it off at that point. It becomes an editable window. But if I select on this one, it correlates to the spreadsheet, and I can hit delete this way. I'm going to select on this one, it's right there, and I'm going to delete it. Now I can save an XYZ file removing points this way. So I have cloud, which we'll learn, and the XYZ collector, which correlates the screen display with the spreadsheet, and you can delete individual points. So we did all our work in MB Max to visually see it. Now we're trying to get rid of one or two extra points that made it through.
Right. In the center. Yes. Right. Left.
Ah.
So wait,
Hi, so what happens is, you have two files on top of each other.
No.
Take that one. Yeah, let's say I